Let's talk about your social media presence a bit.
Okay.
I've seen in some of your IG posts that you mentioned your initial quick growth and then your sustained rise with what you have on social media. Do you have any idea how this all came to be? Because I obviously don't know what social media you had prior to this, but from what I see with your cosplay, a lot of people have picked up on your work, which is great, but over the course of like a yearish or so, it's incredible your growth.
Yeah, it was quite surprising, may I say. Um, Actually, yeah, I've had this account for a few years now. I've never really done anything with it. I posted things on it and then I delete it. It was never really anything concrete. It wasn't until I made a TikTok that's when things really started getting and the way I made a TikTok, it's really funny. It was actually off of a dare. Um, I don't know why. I was so against TikTok in its early days, like when it first became a thing. I was like, no, I'm never getting a TikTok. Why would I do that? And then I had a friend who was like, you know what? If you had a TikTok, I think you would get quite a following. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do it. And then so she posted on her personal Instagram, just like, who thinks that she should make a TikTok? and
That's a
every
good friend.
and everyone said yes, she should make one. I'm like, great. And so just kind of like, fine, I'll make one. I'll see, like, I'll make one and then I'll be done with it. And so I was just scrolling through TikTok. I mean, at the time, it wasn't curated yet. TikTok didn't know what I liked. So I was just mindlessly scrolling. And then I found what is it? A trend, a challenge, I guess. And essentially it was like the person, the TikToker, they would just pose and then they would be freeze framed and then they would have a drawing over it of them in the pose with an anime character. And I saw that and I was like, okay, that looks fun. I'll do that. And since I like art too, I was like, why not? I'll just mash them together. And so I did that with my favorite character from Haikyuu, Kuro Tetsuro, and that blew up. And that was really shocking to me and honestly really scary. Like I've never had so many eyes on me before. And so a lot of that growth from TikTok moved onto my Instagram. And I think I got really overwhelmed at first. I felt like I had to be like, oh no, now I have to please all the people. And I'm actually quite surprised how much I've sustained over since that initial growth period because I am a believer for myself, at least, that I don't want to be posting if it's not what I feel like doing. So I know a lot of people, and I think it's great to grow your social media. And I've worked in a marketing company before, and to really grow your social media, you should be posting on a schedule, right? So your audience knows when you'll be posting. They know you're constantly posting and that you're active. Um, but for me personally, because my account is more of a portfolio, something personal to me, that I feel like if I were to put myself on a schedule, then it wouldn't be coming from a place that I wouldn't be posting things I'd be 100% proud of and be happy to post. So I don't post on a schedule. I kind of post what I want and when I want to. And I've stayed with the same amount of followers since then, and I haven't really been growing, but part of me is also okay with that because I know that I'm putting out there what I want to put out there.
I like that. I like the fact that you can acknowledge what worked for you in the past, but what you feel comfortable with now. A lot of people get caught up with the numbers and they get caught up with the eyes that are on them, and they start bending their will to what this faceless audience wants from them. And then
Yeah.
it really does warp the person's output.
Definitely.
Good on you. Good on you.
Thank you.
I do like the new wave of TikTok though. It's so weird because it's still in its infancy, but it's growing so much. I have never seen any other social media platform grow like this. I'm also in marketing, and to have clients come to us and they ask us like, how can we get on TikTok? Well, you sell kitchen utensils. Yeah, but we want to get on TikTok. Okay, I'm sure we can figure something out for you because the platform is still so young. You can find anything there.
It's such an interesting platform to see a platform grow the way it has, and also seeing the content that comes out of it. The people who are on TikTok are so creative. Some things I'm like, you guys could be filmmakers. Like, I don't know how you do that. And I just, the ideas, I think it's incredible. And there's some of them are so funny too. I really enjoy the platform now. I can't believe I was so against it at first, because now I'm like, oh, I love TikTok.
And the best thing about TikTok is it's for everyone. People felt Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, they were kind of like for segmented demographics. TikTok is literally for anybody. Whatever you're into, you can find it or create it on TikTok and it will be appreciated.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I think some of the content that there's some really wholesome content on there of like people's grandparents. And I'm like, yes, I love that. Sure, do whatever you want. Or like their pets. I love seeing people's pets, especially when they have interesting pets like, oh, I have a frog. I'm like, that's so neat. I love frogs.
I love frogs too. Not enough to own one, but enough to like the video and move on.
Oh yeah, definitely.